Hey guys, Jade Rains here. It's a rainy day here, like just really nasty, kind of cool, wet, and just not all that exciting or conducive to going outside and doing things. So I figured I would spend a little bit of time showing you guys a few of our animals that we keep here. Figured we would start in this tank here, and these are probably two of my favorite turtles, and really probably the coolest animals I've ever kept. These are my northern diamondback terrapins. I'm currently raising them up, and they're about a month old at this point. So today was feeding day. So you can see over here they've got their food. They've been moving in and out, munching, and they kind of do that. I'll let them do that for about 30 minutes. They'll get what they want to eat, and then they'll do their own thing, and I'll spot clean the aquarium. Couple really neat things about their setup. Number one, especially when they're really little, they do like a really densely planted aquarium, and you can see I've got a lot of artificial plants in there. There's another one. You can just see them underneath. Oh, you can see both of them. Their reflection. Let's see. There they are. They are unbelievable swimmers, even at the size that they are right now. As small as they are, they're unbelievable swimmers. They do great. And here in about 2 more weeks, this aquarium will get filled up as much as the filter will allow. I'm using a Tetra Whisper filter right now. This is rated for 40 gallons. As a rule of thumb with turtles and filtration, of course they are really messy and really dirty, so you have to really overdo it on the filtration. But as a general rule, you want to use a filter that's capacity is twice the volume of the tank. So if you're using a 10-gallon aquarium, you want to use a filter that's rated for a 20-gallon aquarium. 20-gallon aquarium, you want to use a filter that's rated for 40, and so on and so forth. This, like I said, this Whisper filter is rated for 40 gallons. Right now, there is about, just a wild guess, about 8 gallons of water in this aquarium. So, plenty of filtration. Even if I were to fill this tank up all the way, it would still be adequate filtration just for the turtle, for this aquarium. You can also see 2 lamps, a heat lamp and a UV lamp. Those are normally situated over the basking area and the plants, but I move them over here so that way the turtles have an easier time seeing the food and being able to eat. So those are my diamondback terrapins. Oh, one more cool thing about these guys. They're a really unique turtle. They are the only turtle that lives full-time in a brackish water situation. And terrapins can be found all along the eastern coast of the United States, from up north all the way down to Florida, all the way around Florida, and along the Gulf Coast into Texas. There's several different subspecies. Let's see, thought he was gonna go for a bite of food there. Multiple different subspecies. Like I said, these are my northerns. But being brackish water turtles, these guys can live full time in pretty high salinity water. So currently, I initially started them out in fresh water, which they normally do. Currently, I have been adding salt to the aquarium, sea salt, not just table salt, and gradually starting to build the salinity up a little bit. And by the time these guys are grown, they will be in full-on brackish water in the neighborhood of a 150-gallon tank or so. But anyway, so here's these guys. We will move on to the next and and let you meet some of our other turtles that we have. Alright, next up is this little guy. If we can spot him in here. These are a pretty secretive little... Oh, I can see his plaster on there. There. And this, unfortunately, may be the best look we're going to get of this little guy. This is my spotted turtle, sometimes called a spotted bog turtle. These are some awesome, and you'll hear me. I will refer to every one of my turtles at some point as being my favorite turtle because I love all of them. I'm gonna try to focus through the. No, I'm not gonna let it happen. You're gonna hear me refer to a lot of my turtles as my favorites. I just enjoy turtles. But spotted turtles are really, really neat little turtles. They're one of the smallest adult turtles in the United States. And when I say small, I mean they top out at 4, 5, maybe 6 inches, but generally they don't get very, very big. One of the smaller hatchling turtles, and due to their small size and their habitat preferences, they are, like I said, they're a bog turtle. They do prefer shallow water. They are not the best swimmers. Right now, this little one is doing really well in about 3 to 4 inches of water. You can see, though, plenty of places for it to get out. Plenty of artificial plants to climb around in and get up close to the surface. Just anything that if it decides it can't swim anymore or doesn't want to swim anymore, there's something very close by that it can grab a hold of and hold on to that's going to hold it near the surface so that it can breathe. They're beautiful, beautiful turtles, and I will attach a photo here at the end of this segment of the video of a better photo of the turtle, so that way you can at least see what this little one looks like. Once again, right now, 20-gallon aquarium, and this 20-gallon is going to last this turtle a long time because they're so small. And another Tetra Whisper 40. All of my turtles are on. I try to keep them on a pretty varied diet, but they do have a staple food, and that staple food is the Zoo Med juvenile turtle formula. All of the little turtles eat it. And then I also throw in earthworms, live fish from time to time, some other things, freeze-dried shrimp. This guy really likes his freeze-dried shrimp. Bloodworms, things of that nature. The best thing you can do for a turtle, if you're going to keep one, is, there's 3 things. Feed it a good varied diet. It's going to grow. It's going to grow quickly. It's going to be healthy. Feed it a good varied diet. Make sure that they have plenty of room, and keep that water clean. If you start getting into dirty water, you're going to start having shell rot issues, fungal issues. It's just not good, because you think about it, what happens to us if we drink dirty water. So yeah, this is the spotted turtle. And lastly for today is my grumpy old man. He is an adult common musk turtle. Musk turtles are some of probably the most underrated captive. Hey there, buddy. You hungry? You need me to feed you? Oh no, you're gonna go. These guys are some of the most underrated captive turtles in existence. They're awesome. This is a fully grown adult. He is about 4 inches in length from front to back. For a single turtle, and his water is a little bit low right now. For a single turtle, this is a 29-gallon aquarium. I'll never fill it up much more than what it is right now. They tend to not like super deep water. Same situation, 40-gallon rated Tetra Whisper filter, keeps the water nice and clean. I do partial water changes in all of my turtle tanks once a week. It doesn't take very long to do, and keeps the water nice and clean. You will notice that in the other aquariums that I showed you, there was no substrate on the bottom, no gravel, no rock, anything like that, just a straight up glass bottom, and that's just for the ease of cleaning. It's really easy if I need to be able to completely empty the aquariums out, clean them with bleach water, and hose them out, get them back up and running pretty quickly. This guy's the exception, just because this is his long-term aquarium. He's not going to be growing anymore, so he's not going to be upgrading aquarium sizes anymore, and I was a lot less hesitant to actually just put gravel in there. You will see a few things that all of my turtles share in common. They have a good basking platform. They have heat and UV light and a good filter. Places to hide inside the aquarium. The musk turtle's kind of to the size now where he doesn't utilize plants as much as the others do, so he does have a nice little cave to hide in, which he seldom does. He actually uses it more often to get on top of, to get to the surface for a good gulp of air. And then you also see these things. These are they basically just keep the turtle food contained in one spot. Makes it easier for them to get to it and feed. You don't have it floating all over the aquarium, getting into the filter and clogging up and things like that. So, but yeah, so that's a few of the animals that I keep around, and just thought I'd show them to you all, so that way we could get a video up on the on the channel, and hopefully, I think we are going to try to get out into the field on Monday and see what we can see. So with any luck, there will be a video coming to you Monday night or sometime Tuesday. So stay tuned, like and subscribe to the channel, and otherwise, have a good day.